So I guess that brings me to my next question. Where have your journeys taken you, and how have you gotten those opportunities, Ari?
Um, wow. You know what? I've always I've always taken the opportunity. Opportunity is something that you have to make and you
Hmm.
don't really wait for.
Hmm.
Um, I've been to some really great places before I got married, and this is a while ago. I was thinking about this earlier when we first spoke. I had gone to the Everglades
Hmm.
basically and lived there for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And what we did was basically we rented a boat and we had camping equipment and we were living out on islands for the better part of 3 weeks and fishing every day from morning until night
Yeah.
and netting our own bait fish and moving from one key to the other. But
Hmm.
we were catching fish. I mean, we didn't even know what they were. We made a list. When we came back, we caught 61 different species of fish.
Wow.
And we were like fishing 18 hours a day.
Hmm.
We were day fishing, night fishing,
Yep.
eating a meal a day type of thing,
Yep.
and we were going at it. And that was just beautiful. I mean, the scenery there was beautiful. The
Hmm.
fishing was fantastic. I even got an alligator. I got a 10-foot alligator
Wow.
on a crankbait there.
Hmm.
Just wild, weird stuff, catching big groupers and catching tarpon that you fight for an hour and a half before you finally lose them. They've jumped into a mangrove tree on the other side of the bay, and
Hmm.
anyhow, just
Wow.
great stuff. I've been up to the northern Quebec,
Hmm.
or Quebec, Nunavut for a few different trips. I have a good friend of mine who he lives up on the Fork River, and I love going up there and spending time with him and his family. He's an Inuit chieftain.
Yeah.
He has control over a very large territory around the George River.
Hmm.
It's a beautiful place. It's very near and dear to my heart. I think you've been up there. You've seen what the tundra is like.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most desolate yet most beautiful place I've ever been. It's otherworldly, and the people
Yeah.
are unbelievably hospitable,
Hmm.
and the culture is fascinating. It's a timeless, eternal place. I love going up there. I love fishing for Arctic char and for
Hmm.
lake. It's a fantastic fishery, fantastic people. It's a complete experience. It's really
Hmm.
the fishing life at its best when you go to a place like that. Um, I was fortunate to be able to do some fishing in South America a little while ago.
Hmm.
Not the inland river fishing, which I really would have enjoyed doing. I was more on the coast, so basically we were fishing in the ocean, which was a lot of fun and very different as well. And seeing how people fish down there, and it's very different from how we fish here. It's
Yeah.
the mentality is very different. It's really, you know what? It was just a fantastic experience. I mean, I went out one day with a very old captain in this place called Buzios, and I was under the impression that we were going fishing for sailfish, basically, and we had lines.
Hmm.
When I got on the boat, I realized that there weren't any fishing rods at all.
Mm.
And at one point, he tells me in Portuguese to get the lines out of the compartment, and
Hmm.
I open up a compartment and I find this big ball of monofilament, and basically that was what we were fishing with. So I spent the day hand lining for sailfish,
Hmm.
which was a lot of fun. I almost got my shoulder ripped off by one fish. That was the action for the day, but it was a lot of fun.
Hmm.
And we hand jigged a lot of
Yeah.
upper cooking and then moved her off the bottom as well.
Hmm.
These experiences are they're very different. They're very fun.
Hmm.
When I came back to shore, actually with all these fish, I wound up giving a lot of the fish away to people that were basically in the harbor,
Hmm.
for their families
Yeah.
to eat frank, and then there was a sea lion also swimming around that I fed. So
Hmm.
it was just a fantastic end to a great day and a different culture experiencing a different aspect of the fishing life. again, fantastic.
Hmm.
I've done a lot of fishing around northern Ontario, around the Great Lakes area, which is terrific. They're fantastic. The fisheries are beautiful. The lakes, the rivers are terrific. I love typical Shield Lake. There's fantastic fish, nice clear tannic waters. I
Hmm.
was up in the woods a few years ago,
Yep.
which was terrific. Big, beautiful body of water, giant muskies and giant northers. And,
Nice.
yeah, you know what? It's all good, Mike. And the truth of the matter is, my favorite waters are still the ones that are really close to home, the ones that
Hmm.
I know, the ones that I've been fishing for 25 and 30 and 35 years.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's always good getting out there and experiencing something new and meeting
Hmm.
different people. And that's to me what fishing is all about. It's a very important aspect of it for me. And there's a lot of places in the world I'd love to have a chance to experience fishing. I'd love to go back down to Brazil and Argentina
Yeah.
and Uruguay and Bolivia
Yeah.
and different rivers, the Amazon River, around,
Hmm.
fish for Dorado and fish for Pirarucu
Hmm.
and catfish, arowana.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to France and fish for whales or the Ebro River in Spain. I'd love to fish for taimen in Mongolia.
Hmm.
There's a million things I'd love to do, but
Yeah.
time, space, and money
Hmm.
are issues. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's all good. You know what? It's all good.
Absolutely. I'd like to touch a little bit on your website. I know you recently started a website called The Fishing Life. Let's talk a little bit about that. What is the
Sure.
Fishing Life all about, Ari?
Basically, the fishing life is it's a website that's dedicated to the universality of the fishing experience,
Hmm.
basically. And there's it was set up for a few reasons. Basically, is to promote a project for a show that I've been working on, which
Hmm.
is called Fishing Life,
Yep.
and it's basically a multimedia showcase for what the show is all about, and how I try to convey that is through either through writing, through it's not really a traditional blog. I don't do product reviews
Hmm.
or
Anything else? Yeah.
it's not really a daily diary or that type of thing.
No.
It's mostly stories of particular days, or trips, or
Yeah.
events, or whatever.
Memories close to your heart.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically,
Yep.
it's a showcase for some photography as well,
Hmm.
and some video. There's less video on there than I'd like there to be.
Yep.
I've got a ton of video, but it all needs to be processed and edited.
Hmm.
And so that's the idea behind the fishing life, and it's been an interesting experience. I mean, I started it. I guess it was January or February. I know I had spoken to you a little bit about the project prior to starting it,
Yes.
uh, because uh, because of your experience. I love your site, by the way, as well.
Thank you.
I know it's one of the best sites on fishing in North America.
Hmm.
You do a really terrific job of keeping it updated. It's nice, it's tight, it's neat, and there's good stories, good photos as well. So that was a model for me, basically, to copy, Mike.
Thank you.
And you were very gracious in offering your assistance. So, but anyhow, that's more or less what the fishing life is all about,
Hmm.
and it's just trying to create an awareness of what it is that I'm doing and some sort of brand basically for people out there. And on Facebook, we've got close
Yep.
to 3,000 members on Facebook, and it amazes me because we've got members from all over the world, and
Hmm.
I mean all over the world,
Yeah.
from Siberia all the way down to Chile to
Hmm.
Malaysia to Alaska. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
So there are people out there that have the same idea as me.
Hmm.
We're very passionate about what it is that we do,
Yep.
fishing, but we also recognize that there's more to fishing than just fishing,
Mm.
and I think that's basically what the site tries to convey is the entire experience of the fishing life, because
Mm.
it is more than just dropping a line in the water. It's a lifestyle, it's an attitude,
Yeah.
it's a way of living, it's a way of thinking, it's a way of looking at things, it's a life choice.
Absolutely. And that's the cool thing about it. We can go all over the world and enjoy, what we do. It's kind of like, similar to golfing. Like there's golf courses all over the world and people travel all over the place and they golf and they have fun and they hang out with their buddies and,
I'll
so
tell you one thing: your fishing rod is a great passport, Mike, because
it
people
is.
might be a little mistrustful of golfers, but
Yeah.
they are never ever mistrustful of fishermen. Tell- When you tell them travel 2,000 miles to
Yeah.
catch a fish, trust me,
Yeah.
they realize they will help you because they figure if you're sick enough to do that, you need their help. And
Yes.
you know what? Being a fisherman is it's a completely innocuous thing. The moment somebody finds out you're a fisherman,
Yeah.
and they open up completely.
Yeah.
There's implicit trust. Or you can't say the same if you tell them you're a lawyer or you're a
Mm.
banker or
No.
you're a politician.
Yeah.
But tell them you're a fisherman,
Yeah.
they invite you in their house and they serve you supper.
Yep. Especially in Newfoundland.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they try to engage your services for the boat the next day.
Yeah. Yeah. You're the guy rowing the boat, not the guy fishing.
Yeah, I have a guy, and he wants to take me tuna fishing,
Hmm.
and I thought, like, yeah, that would really be cool.
Yeah.
Until I realized the only reason he wants to bring me, Mike, is so I can crank up that tuna for about 3.5 hours. Because there's no way in the world he's gonna do it, you
No.
know.
And then you're gonna feed his family and take the morsels home for yours.
Uh, Apparently, it's a grueling job, but
Yes.
somebody has to do it, and if you're on a commercial tuna fishing boat,
Hmm.
that is no glory job.
No.
And that's all pain, a lot of sweat, and no glory at the end of the day.
No kidding. Well, that's going to wrap up our interview today, Ari. I really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. I
Yeah,
appreciate it, Mike. It was great talking to you.
you're welcome. So, for those who want to head over to Ari's website, please go see www.thefishinglife.com. Thanks for your
Yeah,
time, Ari.
thank you, Mike. You be well, and we'll keep in touch.